Brought to you by the Asian Business Institute and Resource Center. Funding for Specialty Eats was made possible by a grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture Agricultural Marketing Service. Its contents are solely the responsibility of the authors and do not necessarily represent the official views of the USDA.
Muop is a type of gourd from Vietnam. In English, it's called sponge gourd, Egyptian cucumber, or loofah. Young muop is soft and slightly sweet. People in Vietnam and Southeast Asia use it in soups, stir-fries, and with seafood. One interesting fact is that when muop gets older, it dries out inside. The inside turns into a tough, fibrous sponge. People use this as a natural loofah for bathing or cleaning. So muop is both a tasty food and a useful household tool. Hi everyone, welcome back to ABIRC Specialty Eats video. And today's star of today's video is Muop. This is a Asian specialty crop grown in the Central Valley by our Asian farmers. Okay, and then today we also have Chef Vilay here in the house, and he will be cooking us a delicious dish using Muop. And Chef Vilay, what kind of dish would you be cooking us today?
Yeah, we're gonna make a chicken soup from Muop.
Okay.
So normally the main dish, his name is Muop. Yeah, it got almost a lot of ingredients too on this one on this soup. Yeah, especially I'm gonna use paste out of all ingredients in here. We're gonna have the ginger, coriander, and kaffir leaf, and all this pepper, the color pepper over here. I'm gonna use as a soup color thing, like make it look more color. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Then this is what all this came out from to be the paste. Yeah. Same thing as the green onion, dill,
rice
patty, chingua, cherry tomato, Thai paste. So I'm gonna use a stick on the soup. Yeah. Same thing as red onion, ginger, coriander, and this soup we're gonna use more flavor. Tamarind paste, yeah, and serrano.
Okay, and then as for the paste and the herbs that you just shown us, how do we cook up that paste?
Okay. All ingredient in there, most like whatever I have in here. So we have to slice piece by piece, and then put in here. Then we're gonna smash it. Don't have to be perfect to be smashed, but as long as you try to, as much as you can on to come out to be the paste, then that's what we're gonna put on the soup the first. As soon the water is boiling, then we're gonna put it in the soup first. Then we leave it maybe a couple minutes. Then we put the chicken meat on it.
Okay, and then so this mortar and pestle is what you usually use to make the paste. Why don't you use the herbs instead of a paste? Like, is there a difference?
When you use herb by itself, I think the taste and the smell don't come out as the same as you make the paste. Because the paste you blend it or you smash it, so more flavor came out of it. Yeah, that's what we use this daily thing at home.
Okay, yes. Yeah. So you just put it all in there and you just smash it, and
yes,
that becomes a paste.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Now we start cooking. The water is boiling already. So first thing we're gonna do, put the paste on. Stir a little bit.
Okay. So this time we boil the paste instead. Okay.
So now you can smell all of it already. Okay. Then what it is I use a stick this time instead of the leaf. Cause when the soup you use a leaf, it's gonna die out. It's gonna Then but we use a stick, it's more flavor come out of it.
I see. Okay.
Then you can use garlic, coriander, then red onion. Then you can let it stir a little bit, maybe a couple minutes, before you're gonna put the chicken meat on it.
Okay, and then how long do you usually let it simmer for? Until the green onions,
a couple minutes, yeah.
Okay.
Then because we wanna more flavor come out of all ingredient we throw in here first before we're gonna start cooking, before they throw the meat, because the meat you throw is gonna be final already, and the meat it won't cook that long.
Okay. And
But
our choice
now-
of protein is chicken, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But normally I prefer, normally I did the chicken soup, it's gonna be a bone, because a lot of flavor is gonna come out from the bone.
Oh, yes.
And after this gonna be a flavor for the soup too. So this is a tamarind paste.
Can it be any paste or does it have to be certain paste?
No, it's only tamarind.
Okay.
Because the soup is gonna be like a sour soup, like a more flavor of the sour. Yeah. So that's why we use this.
And we just wait for that paste to melt all in the
Yeah.
broth.
Don't have to be 100% melt, but as long the flavor come out of it, it should be good enough.
Oh.
Yeah. Because the warm, they keep the soup boiling, it's gonna melt by itself too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But sometimes it's pretty tough.
Yes.
Now we keep it for a couple minutes.
So when do we add the Muop in? Do we add it at the end?
Most veggie, most all the mop, the squash, the green onion, the bean, and the rice pea herb. We can put that on last because most of the herb, it won't cook that long. It's like maybe a minute, 2 minutes. It should be all good. All this thing, yeah. But these two gotta go after the meat. Okay. Now we're gonna put the meat on because it's boiling already. Okay, thank you. Now after we put the meat on, make sure it boil again.
Yes.
Because after that, it's gonna make sure it's cooked. So when it boil, the meat should be cooked already. Like
Okay.
maybe 2-3 minutes, it should be good.
And then, Chef, I also want to talk about Muop, our star of the vegetable today. How do you usually prepare this and cut it and eat it?
Okay, first thing we have to choose between too old, too young. So we have to choose in the middle. Then after that, you got it from you got from farm or you got from the market. No matter how clean they are, no matter what, you clean it. It's not gonna be perfect clean. So we're gonna eat it, be able to peel it out. Peel it out, slide it. It depends on what kind of slide you want. You want a middle, small, medium. It depends on how you want to cut it. You slide it. We use this a lot on the bamboo soup. Yeah, this we use this a lot on the bamboo soup too, and this is pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this considered young? Because I know sometimes when they're a lot bigger or like they can be considered older and like
You
less
can tell by
fiber.
the skin too. You can tell by the skin, and you
okay.
can tell by you feeling that because when it's harder and when it's heavier, it's gonna be too old.
Oh, I
But when
see.
it's too young, it's probably good, but not that good. So that's why when we pick it up, when we pick it up from the farm to resell to the company, so sometimes we have to put in the middle between
Yes.
too old and too young.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so this is in the middle.
Yeah,
then,
this
right?
one's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Huh. And how can you tell if it's old or young by the outside appearance as well, like the lines,
I think the color too.
the color too?
Because when they get old, the color is gonna get brighter and kind of yellowish.
Okay.
Yeah. So when it's light green, it's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, and then here's how it looks like on the inside, right?
Yeah, this is
how
like
it
we
should look
peel
like.
it out kind of stuff. And just like when it's young, the seed you can taste it. But when it get older, you cannot taste the seed at all. It's too hot.
Oh, and the seed is an essential part of the crop.
Yes.
Like when you eat it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So similarly, like a zucchini, then.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So now you see the chicken is cooked already. It's
Yes.
boiling. So now we're gonna put cherry tomato. We put this on. It's got flavor too. It got sweet sour too. But the paste it got stronger. But normally some people don't like the way it tastes of tamarind. A lot of people, maybe some people they like the way its tomato tastes because they got sweet sour too. Same thing as that one. But a lot of Thai people, they use that. But I believe a lot of people, they probably use a lot of tomato. But normally the sour soup came out from Tamilian paste.
Yeah.
That's what normally is supposed to use like that. So now can I throw it on? Okay.
That's
Now
very interesting. Did not know that. Does it take quite long for the tamarind paste to melt?
It's pretty long, but normally before we throw it in, some people they smash it first, like smash on the bone or on the plate, then we throw in there. It's easy to melt.
I see.
So now, after you put tomato on, you can cover on again. Like maybe a minute, couple minutes. Then after that, you take it out. Then you taste it this time.
Yes.
You have to taste it before you're gonna put the chicken on, because everything's in there already. Now we just now it's like taste it. This is gonna be final already. This almost like 80% done already.
Yes.
It's only a couple of things left. Then you taste it. Then you throw everything on. Then you just shut it down.
Okay.
That's it, yeah. I think we need either a little bit padak or a little bit fish sauce.
Okay.
Since we didn't have the chicken bone, so I'm gonna add two more things on it. It's like a chicken body and fish sauce. So I'm gonna put it in. So maybe a little bit of this thing. Okay. Now we're gonna put a little bit more wheat.
Okay, and
So we're gonna let it boil again. Then have to taste it again.
Okay. Sounds good. And those two items are gonna balance it out, right?
Yes.
With the tamarind.
Yeah. Because normally the chicken boil, we're supposed to put it on no matter what, chicken have bone or without bone, because this gonna bring more flavor out of chicken. That's what they call chicken boil. That's what.
Yeah.
But now it's boiling, so it's gonna be the final taste.
Okay.
Let's see what happens now. Okay, this time better. So now, single gonna be going after this,
Cinqua, okay.
and Muop.
Well, okay. Our star of the dish.
Yes, that's the main dish. Okay. Same thing, we're gonna cook a couple minutes. So you wanna make sure it's all soft to be eating.
And we just simmer for about a few minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yep, soft enough.
Okay, now that's
So
soft
now,
enough.
Yeah, throw this in. This is the final. And now should be good, should be done. That's it.
Okay.
Just shut it off, close the lid, and everything's ready to serve. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah, and let's taste it.
Okay.
It's a lot of herb too, same.
That's the good part of a dish. Oh, I see. The bell peppers are really making the colors pop out.
Yeah, so it's how it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, this looks delicious. Thank you, Chef, for cooking this for us today. Let's go ahead and dig in.
Okay.
Have a
thank you.
taste.
How it tastes?
It tastes good. I can really taste the tamarind
Yeah.
and the tomatoes in it. It's like a little bit sour, but also has like enough saltiness and herbs in there. So it's really good. It's delicious. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Muop, it's also very soft.
And you can yank that.
Yeah. And it's easy to cut as well. The soup. Since we picked a pretty good one.
Yeah, we peel the skin out, so it's easy to separate and easy for people to eat it. Because sometimes when mom cook, mom don't peel the skin out. It's pretty tough to eat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you for cooking this delicious dish for
My
us
pleasure.
today. And alongside with our Muop, the star of today, this dish was very hearty, warm, and delicious. And on behalf of ABIRC and Specialty Eats, happy
Happy
eating.
eating.